So I recently bought this thermal camera attachment that plugs into the USB-C port of my phone. It's a nice gadget, but the app for it isn't great. So I thought it might be a cool project to reverse engineer like how the app works. Um, yeah, even though I have like no experience with that sort of thing, but yeah. So the first thing I did was like copy the APK from my phone. Um, and yeah, so I figured out like that it's a zip. I think I knew that before, but I wasn't sure. And I extracted the contents there. Then I saw that like the Android manifest XML is in a binary format. So I Googled a bit and found out there's like a tool that can extract that. And yeah, it turns out like then it also decompresses the zip differently. Well, I guess it like extracts the content of the APK in a better format. When I looked at the content, the first thing I saw was like two native files, .so, so shared object files. And yeah, so I went to docbolt.org, which is like a cool website you can use to decompile binaries with different decompilers and see the differences in output. I was able to decompile both of the binaries, but they just looked like a bunch of math, so it didn't look like any I/O. So I figured the actual USB stuff might be done in Java. So I found this tool called Jadex, or however that's pronounced, where you can like open an APK and like, okay, so there's some really random stuff in here, which no idea what that does. Oh, maybe that's just some library or something. But in here, it looks like that's like the actual app. And Java programs are notoriously easy to decompile. So let's see what we can find. RESTful. Interesting. What is main and why does it? Oh, these are functions, I guess. Hmm. Oh, classes as well. Or I guess only classes. No, this is a field. So what can I close the other ones? Is there no close all? Ah, close others. So I assume this interfaces with those those shared object files we found. Okay, but that does seem to be either missing debug symbols, or like I don't know how that works in Android, but or in Java, or like it's doing mangling or whatever. Not mangling, but like trying to hide the names. Right. Image IO write file. Public static native. Didn't know that's a thing in Java. Seek IP. What is Seek IP? But these seem to be wrappers around the native methods. Okay, so I think I found in those native libs, in libseek IP, there's this thing, Javacom Turian System Sequer native lib colorized for preview, and that seems to correlate to this one. And let's see, Sequer native lib, Sequer, yeah, that seems to be the right path even. So I guess that's how that works. What is runnable? Java Lang runnable. Ah, for threads. I see. Now, what I'm wondering is, do the don't know what that is, but do the native functions have access Like, do they have access to USB, or does that go through Java? But to me it seems like it would go, they would have access to USB. Well, I guess let's look at the decompilation. Hmm. So there's mem copies. Alright, so that seems to be the main thing. Does it loop ever? Because maybe this is just processing stuff instead of actually doing communication. Well, I guess let's look more at the Java code, since that's easier to read, maybe? Hmm. So there's main activity. I guess let's search for USB. No, not USN. Hmm. USB device connection. This seems to be a setter. So does this. Ah, no, yeah. So that's some sort of. Wait, can I rename stuff? Yes. Let's call this USB stuff. And let's see where it's used. I guess it gets passed around. Let's, I guess, also rename the getters. Right, so the device connection. Let's rename that to N. What? I guess let's call it get device connection. Can I like save this whole thing? It seems like. Can I go open the one I just. Ah, okay. Dot JDEX. Sure. Okay. I guess let's call that one. Get endpoint. Ooh, there's two endpoints. Let's, I guess, endpoint A and endpoint B. Just so like we can figure out, make it easier to read. Get device. No, yeah, I don't know what byte is. I guess there's a byte you can set. Let's rename these as well. Get no set device set um, device connection. There's only one endpoint you can set. This one you can only get. Interesting. I guess we'll see. And point B, that would be. Now let's see where that's used. New runnable, get device connection, and endpoint B. Now, so D is go to definition. Apparently not. No, not that. Why? Oh, okay. So it has a connection and an endpoint. What does synthetic mean? So USB request does something with the device. So that's it for part one. I hope next time we can actually get something to run. Maybe we can use like the SO files in a custom app or something. Yeah, we'll see. Bye.